I'm here with a box of Jiffy Corn Muffin Mix and some candy corns. Let's see if we can make some candy corn muffins. Counter cooking. No kitchen? No problem. Halloween is almost here, which means it is candy corn season, and I am one of those people that actually like candy corn. And I always thought it would be interesting to see what would happen if I tried to make some candy corn muffins. So this year I'm going to do that. And I have a box of Jiffy Corn Muffin Mix here and some candy corns. So let's see what we can put together. Here's the corn muffin mix. I just added it to a bowl. And I'm going to be adding a 1/4 cup of candy corn. I think I'm going to chop these up a little bit. I think these pieces might be too big. So here's what I've done. I've cut half of the candy corns in half long ways. And I'm going to use half whole candy corns and then half of the cut up candy corns. I just want to see if they cook differently. I don't know if these are going to melt. I don't know if they're just going to stay in one piece. Like, I don't know what's going to happen. So let's just give this a try. I'm going to mix both of these in. Here's the dry mix. There's all the candy corns added. Let's mix this up. Now I'm kind of wondering if that maybe was not enough candy corn. Like maybe I need a lot more than this. But if this makes 6 muffins, this is going to easily be like 4 or 5 candy corns per muffin. I think that's a good amount. So I'm adding a 1/3 cup of milk and an egg. And let's mix this all together. The box says that the batter will be lumpy. I just want to make sure that all of the dry ingredients are mixed in. Okay, that looks good. It says for maximum crown on muffins, let batter rest for 3 or 4 minutes. Stir lightly before filling cups. It's been a few minutes now, so let's fill our muffin cups. So this is what I'm using. I'm using this silicone muffin pan, and what I've realized is that this pan is actually a bit smaller than normal. I got this in Daiso a while ago, and this fits in my toaster oven, which is why I'm using this one. And these are just standard cupcake liners, but they don't actually fit in this muffin pan. I have to kind of like really try to squish them in here. So I don't think all of this batter is going to fit in here. We're just going to see how it goes. Oh, I think I'm supposed to lightly stir this before using it. Okay. It says to fill the muffin cups about 2/3 full. So I don't want to like overdo it or anything.
Candy corn muffins, candy corn muffins. Let's fill up the muffin cups. I think I'll have more than enough.
Here's my muffin pan after I've added all the batter. I still have quite a bit of batter in this bowl. Here's my toaster oven. It's been preheating. Let's put this in here. And let's bake these for 20 minutes. It's a few minutes later, and I had to put a sheet of aluminum foil over the muffin pan because the tops of those paper cups were starting to burn. Also, I don't know how high of a temperature this silicone is safe for. So I'm actually going to lower this down to about 350, a little bit more than 350. That should be okay. I have baked in this muffin pan before. I have to look up the temperature that I used. It was fine that time, so hopefully it should be fine again. Meanwhile, I have my Dash Mini waffle maker. I just heated it up. Let's see if we can make a waffle with the leftover batter. There's not enough batter left to make a donut or a bundt cake with. I thought maybe I could do that, but there's just not enough. I don't know if there's any candy corn left in this little bit of batter. Let's shut this. It's been about 4 minutes now. Let's see what's going on in here. There's our waffle, and it looks like there were actually some candy corns on it. What would happen if I put a few more candy corns on it? First of all, I have to say it smells amazing, but what would happen if we just try to put some candy corns on this like this and then shut it? Oh my god, look, it's almost like a face. Look, it's almost like a face. Let's see what happens. Will those melt? We could have a very sticky mess on our hands. They might not even stick to the waffle. They might stick to the waffle maker. They might burn. Should we open it up and see what's going on? Press it down. It sounds like it's melting. Wow, look at that. Look at that. The candy corn's melted. So you know what that means? That means we don't have to put any syrup on these or anything because we have candy corn. So let's put another one here. Let's put another one here and let's melt those down. This is probably going to taste really good. Okay, that should be melted. Wow, look at that. Let's unplug the waffle maker. Let's take the waffle out. Here's the candy corn waffle. I think it looks good. Let's cut into it and see how it tastes. Now this is made out of the corn muffin mix with candy corns added. So the corn muffin mix itself is kind of dry. And the candy corn on top, like the melted candy corns, just add a sweetness. I would not even know they're candy corns. It's really good. It does not need any butter or syrup or anything. The waffle itself is kind of crumbly. And what's happening is that as the candy corn starts to cool down, it starts to harden. So it's not as soft as like a syrup anymore. So it becomes more chewy again. Almost like a candy coated waffle. But this corn muffin mix is just not holding up. Let's see how the muffins are doing in the toaster oven. That's what they look like. They look good, but I think they need to be baked a little bit longer because of the foil on top and also because of the lower temperature. I'm going to bake these for another 10 minutes. It's been another 10 minutes. And these are starting to smell really good. That's what they look like. Okay, so these are done, over 200. Here are the muffins. They look really good. I think they look really festive with the melted candy corns in them. They're still really warm, but let's see if they are going to stick. Yeah, they're going to stick to the paper. I probably need to cool them off first. Let's see if we could cut this in half. That's what it looks like. And they definitely need some butter because this mix is just really dry. So I'm going to give this half a taste. Really good with the butter. And these muffins are not nearly as dry as the waffle was. And the candy corns give it a nice sweetness. Honestly, if you serve these to someone and did not tell them that candy corn was in there, I don't think you would even know. Because candy corn kind of has like a honey flavor to it. So it just adds a really nice sweetness to this muffin mix. It also adds a little bit of color from, you know, the food dyes used in the candy corn. So overall these came out good. I'm kind of wondering if I make these again, if I should use more candy corns. But you don't want them to fall apart from using like too many candy corns. So I would say this is a success. And this is a cute little Halloween treat to make corn muffins with candy corn in them. It just adds a little bit of sweetness and a little bit of color. And so that's how you can make candy corn muffins in a toaster oven. And I hope this video is helpful for you. If it was, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to this channel if you'd like to see what else we can make in these mini appliances. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye.